All right. Well, is music playing now, or can they hear us? Okay, they can hear us. All right. It's live. Oh yeah, they can hear me. All right, cool. Well, everyone, welcome. Welcome to a highly anticipated match in the lower bracket from Team Adaptive versus Minion Genocide. It is me, Zed, or Gargalon Inc., and I'm joined here by the True Swede.
Hello.
Yeah, we're about to get underway. Sorry for the delay. This game was supposed to start about 20 minutes ago. Luckily, though, the both the teams were gracious enough to wait for us to get this all set up. Yeah, we're gonna be into draft shortly. Um, Anything you want to say about the teams? What are you expecting, True Swede?
Uh, uh, from what I've heard, I am expecting Minion Genocide to probably be the strongest team today. But I think if Adaptive can step up and show, uh, they can probably put up a fight.
Yeah.
And take some games.
You think it's gonna be a passive type game where everyone's gonna be calculated in their movements? It seems like draft has started up here. Uh, yeah, what I was saying was, you think it's gonna be passive, or is it gonna be like a slaughter fest? Where there's gonna be kills every minute, stuff's gonna be happening, people are gonna be dying, ganks are gonna be happening. What do you think?
I think ganks is gonna be happening, hopefully, and it's gonna probably be a bloodbath.
I would hope so as well. I'd love some entertaining games here. Like
Yeah.
we're the emperor in the Colosseum, you know.
Mm. We can see an MF ban from Adaptive first,
Mm-hmm.
and
Followed by a Thresh ban from Mini Genocide.
yeah, I mean, I don't know the players, but I think I saw at least Adaptive having a fresh player, mostly fresh player. So
Yeah. Malzar, Nico ban. Nico still quite OP.
Nico still, I think Nico is in the right hands the strongest
Yeah.
mid jungle flex you can have right now with
Yeah.
how she works as a minion.
And that's quite funny that Minion Genocide banned Nico that could play as a
Yeah,
minion.
yeah.
Kind of makes sense. Although I guess they should have wanted Nico on the enemy side, because if she was a minion, they would be killing it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, first pick Gwen from Team
First
Adaptive
pick
here.
going.
A little carry top lane potential here. Very powerful pick.
I mean, the last ban smoked Irelia, but I mean, even if you ban Irelia, I don't think preferably you like to ban Gwen.
Yeah.
I don't think Gwen jungle is the strongest right now after all the nerfs.
Okay.
And
I think we
still,
see a Talia and a Nautilus pick up there from 1-2. And
the
then a Nivea is being hovered right now.
yeah,
So that's a Talia mid lane and Nautilus not jungle, my bad. Support.
probably a Nautilus support, but you
Yeah.
know,
Alright, wait, Galio and Nivea. So that's a Galio support most likely. It's quite AP heavy Team Adaptive here, their first three.
adaptive going AP, really AP heavy indeed. But I mean, Galio being a good all-in counter for the most part, the support.
Yeah.
Kindred on the side of Minion Genocide.
Well, it's been hovered right now. Let's see if it gets locked in. I think. No, it's ban phase 2. My
Yeah,
bad.
it's
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. You're right.
Uh,
Yeah, so Kindred there.
I mean, the
So both
Kindred
mid
a good.
laners.
I think Kindred is a good pick with the Talia. You're having the only problem you're having is revealing all the roles, but I don't think. I think Kindred is a good pick, but can struggle into Anivia, but pretty good into Gwen with that wants to run into her.
Right. You can kind of kite the Galio as well.
Yeah. The Ezreal and Veigar ban coming.
Yeah. Did they think it's Veigar top lane? Because I think the Talia is the mid pick, right? That's
Yeah.
just the Veigar ban.
I mean, you can predict Veigar ADC trying to.
Yeah, maybe they have some kind of comp that they're looking to go bot lane that Veigar would kind of counter. So maybe just a
Yeah.
preemptive ban there. And then also mini genocide, they see the picks that have been taken and they're just banning out two ADCs that they might think are annoying or could be counter to the comp that they're trying to run here.
Yeah.
Ezreal and Zaya.
I mean, Adaptive having a really strong, I would say, counter engage comp with having a Nivea in the back. Gwen always able to run in and punish overstepping. Same with Galio.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't lack they lack some engage, but I think
They lack AD damage as well, which I hope we'll see some more AD champions here
and
in
we
the last two
see
picks.
the Kled for minion genocide.
Yeah. Kled into Gwen. I don't know the matchup exactly. I don't know how it goes.
I think Kled beats Gwen pre-6.
Yeah.
Though I don't know about how it works afterwards. Adapting.
I'm pretty sure Gwen scales better than Kled. So later on, Gwen would probably beat him in a 1v1.
Yeah.
Right. And then there's the Hecarim as well. The Hecarim jungle pick going for the adaptive. That's good. I like to see the AD at least, and then also just a good team fighting AOE jungler.
Tristana.
Yeah, and then Tristana has an ADC.
And the support is
Wait.
the famous Rel.
Oh, it might be Talia bot lane. I think it's Talia bot lane. Nautilus mid maybe?
Yeah.
Or is it Kindred bot lane? No.
Oh, it's.
It has to be Talia Rel bot lane, Nautilus mid.
I mean, Talia or
Can't
Kindred.
be Nautilus and Rel bot, right?
No, it's Talia or Kindred, and I believe
it's Talia bot.
It's Talia bot.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing them play a bunch of Talia bot lane. I think this is mini gens. I'd play quite a bit at Talia bot lane. I think.
No, I don't
No,
know
I mean they
how.
have CC and set up. I kind of like that. If Galio kind of oversteps or if Rel engages, I think they can just kind of one shot Galio.
True. Though I don't know how much work you get from having Talia as an ADC when she mainly is used as a roaming champion who wants to shove and get out of the lane.
Yeah, I think how they've played it before is they set up ganks quite well, and they can just kind of punish the bot lane, the enemy bot lane, just to kind of like force them out of lane, make sure that they lose CS, that kind of stuff, and then they can get like early objective priority, and just kind of go for early dragons. They still have an ADC in the jungle position. Kindred is a good substitute for that. So I mean it's some nice drafting from mini gen side here.
Yeah, I feel they have a good positions.
They got quite a few go buttons as well. I mean the Kled ults, Nautilus ults, I mean Talia ults. It's gonna be fun to see how they play this because the Nivea and Galio can kind of counter engage that. It's really just gonna depend on who presses the buttons at the right times.
Yeah, I believe positioning this game is gonna be the key, and I think most fights might be one-sided on who can get on who.
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna see if Tristana needs to be able to hit, and then if she kind of walks up and Talia's somewhere where she can throw out her Weaver wall, Tristana's just gonna have to flash out of there or get CC'd by everyone else. But I think the W buffers the stun, so Tristana can still jump out, I believe.
Yeah. The problem comes from if how I would say how minion genocide is gonna try to engage into adaptive if they want to force fights. If they may go behind, since you're gonna have the Anivia and Galio always be able to zone and hold off, and Gwen can always flank and always re-engage. If Rel or Nautilus doesn't decide to CC her first.
Right. Yeah, they really have to pick their targets. But I believe if Galio or if Galio or Nivea are kind of out of place and their mini genocide have a numbers advantage, they can probably burst anyone on the team.
Yeah. It's two interesting comps. Both wants to poke and peel, but at the same time both wants to all in.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna see what's gonna happen here. It's gonna be maybe some clutch Kindred ults over the Hecarim Galio combo, and maybe some clutch Rel engages and Nautilus ults on the side of mini genocide.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
I believe
I'm interested to see how a bot lane goes here. Who's gonna get prio for early drakes? And I also believe probably when they hit 6, there's gonna be a big team fight around an objective somewhere.
I think Tristana is gonna have the early waves with her passive, but when Talia picks up the lost chapter and an item, I think she can just shove and have the prio from distance all the way.
Yeah. Right. So a phase rush on the Hecarim with Ghost, Ignite on the Anivia, TP on the Galio. I see. He's gonna be maybe it's like once he hits 6, he roams and ults somewhere, and then he can just TP back to lane.
Yeah, but TP on Anivia, I think is a bit interesting.
Yeah.
Ignite being offensive and Anivia, from my life as playing as mid laner, not often the one trying to kill in lane, mostly trying to just poke and survive. So now,
and we should be in game. I think the game, and we're in game, guys. So game 1 of the 3-game series. Well, we'll see if it's a 3-game series. Best of 3. Game 1 is starting right now between Team Adaptive and Minion Genocide.
Yeah.
See what happens here. I see a corrupting pot from the Galio support. Seems to forego his support item. We'll see if it's going to be roaming up as we see a Nautilus hook on the Anivia there. The flash comes out. She just survives on about 100 HP, but Hecarim's going to have to ghost away. He gets ignited by the Nautilus. And it just seems just barely they're able to get out. I'm surprised no one died there.
Yeah.
So, what summoners have we seen burned here? Ignite on the Kled, Ignite on the Rel, Flash on the Nautilus, another Flash on the Anivia.
Mm.
Wow. 4 summoners burned, no deaths. And, and the Ghost as well on the Hecarim. Yeah. But it is going to be a late start for the Hecarim here. Let's see how his pathing is going to go.
I'm going to believe that it's going to be interesting to see if now...
it seems like it's a Galio mid.
Yeah.
But Anivia is still going Doran's Ring. So,
yeah.
I don't know how that works with the support items, but I don't believe that's good.
It's not the best, and even if you do a farm, I would say that you're gonna get behind a lot in gold.
XP and gold, yeah. Yeah, so there's the Nautilus mid and the Galio early on trades. Oh, as we see top lane here, the dismount's already happened, but Kled does have the passive and is quite fearsome when he is dismounted. I do like the early aggression happening there. Kindred just cleared Krugs there, going for Raptors most likely, and then into a bot gank later on. And we see Hecarim doing the same thing. Rel engages on the Anivia, but there's just some trading going on here.
Yeah.
Stun and a bomb on the Rel, but not much can really come out of it except for some chip damage. Hecarim is looking to gank though, and there is no E on the Talia.
Yeah.
The wall happens, the flash goes out, Rel flashes as well. Ignite goes down on the Rel. Oh, and it's a first blood over to Anivia from the Ignite. Wow.
Yeah. And easy level 2 gank.
Yeah, a little bit of cheese there. They probably didn't expect that.
Yeah. Comes forward after clearing 3 camps. Puts up the Nivea wall, making it easy for...
We say Kindred here, walking mid lane.
Yeah.
Nautilus is a good gank setup here, so see if he can get out. He taunts there, but a nice hook in from the Nautilus. The flash goes out. Oh, Kindred just flashes to get the kill there. Will she survive? She survives the tower shot, as we see Tristana trying to go in on the Dalia there. Just getting some more chunk damage.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm surprised Galio didn't die there.
Yeah, Galio...
Wait, did he? He died.
Yeah. Galio died.
Yeah, Galio died.
Galio get amazing hook. Hits the Galio.
Yeah, but we see a level 2 Anivia roam mid lane here.
Trying
Stun
to get
comes out. Anivia has wall as the second point, so that's going to be put down. I don't think they have the damage for it.
No, Nautilus hooks and gets out. And here we
gets out.
have a skirmish in the top lane.
But an ignite comes down on the Gwen, and that's just another that's a solo kill going over to the club there.
Yeah.
Shotgun to the face with a little bit of incendiary rounds, it seems.
Yeah. Kled having the power early.
Yep.
I believe somewhat of a skill matchup, but Kled always having the advantage of having his dash and being able to dodge the potential snip Q from...
yeah, the sweet spot true damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And it helps that Kled's hook... I don't know what it is. Bear trap.
Yeah.
Also...
Grievous Wounds.
Yeah, procs Grievous Wounds.
We see a Hex Flash coming in for the Rel here. Kindred is in the wait there, but Anivia gets stunned down. Okay, she's in egg form. Seems like they're just gonna get a nice little kill here.
See if they can catch the Tristana.
Oh, she just canceled the jump on the Tristana, and Tristana's gonna die. Wow, beautiful gameplay from the Rel there. Perfect timing. It seems like Tristana was a little bit greedy there, holding the W.
Tristana misplay. Oh.
And Hecarim's there to just try and clear the wave. He engages over those tumbling stones so he gets stunned. But we see Nautilus just kind of smacking him with his, oh my god, and he just kills him. He just kills the Galio. And then another fight top lane. Gwen just ults, but he just got dismounted. If Gwen just waits, and Kled failed his tower dive, and Gwen lives to see another day. We went from bot lane action to mid lane action to top lane action. Wow, this game is going crazy.
Nautilus probably punishing an overextending greedy Galio in the mid lane, and then you have a Kled. I mean, Kled tower diving. If you can get the kill before the dismount, you're free to go. But then he wasn't able to. Getting too far from reach and then just dying to tower damage.
Yeah, a bit unlucky there. I mean, early on, Nautilus has so much base damage. Like, he does so much damage early on. He's crazy with his CC as well and his aftershock proc. I mean,
you can go shield bash.
Oh yeah, you can go shield bash as well. Yeah.
Just
not surprised to see the Galio dying there to the Nautilus.
Kind
of overtuned, to say the least. As we see an engage here coming down. But Tristana still has the jump, so she can just eat that CC. Jump out of there.
It's gonna be hard to lane now. Half HP against the Rel and still poking Talio.
Yep.
Being
Rel
able to
does have
rush.
flash as well, so if Tristana oversteps here, Rel's gonna look for a little flash.
But we have Hecarim at Drake and Kindred looking
Kindred is moving.
like, yeah, Kindred is moving,
Let's
approaching.
see. Oh, I don't think Kindred knows.
I think they know. The bot lane is rotating.
Okay, yeah, they know. They're moving
Not
right now. 4 people converging on the Hecarim. He has to ult out there.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Minion Genocide are just going to say thank you to Adaptive here. Thanks for the leash. We'll take that Infernal Soul, and we'll just go back to our lanes.
Yeah. Oh, hook.
Hook on the Anivia. Oh, and then the flash goes out on the Anivia there. That wall was a bit weird. And we see another ult coming out on the Hecarim here. Galio ults back in to try and save him, but a little bit too late, as we see just a massive CC mashup and a triple kill going over to the Kindred there from the overstaying members of Team Adaptive.
Yeah, the Tristan going in.
She ults the Talia away there, maybe trying to get a little combo there, but just want to auto attack short there. So he's just gonna have to clear the wave here. Oh, just barely survives the Q poke. Tristan is just gonna have to recall here, most likely.
The game being right now a one-sided kill buff with the 6-0 Kindred.
6-0 Kindred.
Though what I'm wondering right now is how many marks the Kindred has.
Yeah, I'd like to see that as well. Hecarim is taking the Gromp, which is the mark that Kindred has up as of right now. So we're going to see Kindred. Rel is moving over to try and check it out. I think it might be gone before they get there. Yeah, he just checked. He sees the Hecarim there. But Kindred's just going to start up the Rift Herald.
Yeah. The starting Rift Herald, having Prio in mostly every lane. Galio getting the push, but...
I mean, he can't really help. He used his ultimate to try and save the Hecarim there, so...
Yeah, but soon gonna basically bounce back if Nautilus doesn't decide to hold the wave.
Yeah, Rel's waiting in the wings for Galio to overstep, and I think Kindred's going to start moving over as well.
Yeah.
Nope, he's just going to pull up, maybe, yeah, to help push the wave.
Yeah.
You know, get some...
Take a minion and walk.
Yeah, take a minion and walk, you know, supports helping other supports. Anivia is in the river, waiting with the Hecarim, but Rel, I think, sniffs it out, sees her, and then just kind of forgoes that space and backs up.
Kindred getting her mark on top side. Meanwhile, stuff happening in the bot side.
Yeah, just a bit of farming. Yeah. Kindred is looking mid here.
Yeah. See if they can get
the
hook.
The hook comes out.
Yeah.
I think it might just be another kill here for the Kindred. The dodge, the ult from the Nautilus, and it kills him. Wow.
Yeah. Ton of damage on the Nautilus, plus the fed Kindred that nearly able to complete the Triforce at this point.
I believe if she recalls, she might be able to. I think they're going to look to get maybe a plate or two here, maybe Herald, but Hecarim's here. Should kind of clear the wave. It might be able to kill him too.
I would be careful.
Oh, the ult comes down. Flash comes from the Nautilus, but he still dies to that overcharged tower.
Gwen doing an all-in in top lane.
Yep. Oh, come on. Oh, and then Gwen gets the kill just barely. They're at the end there, almost getting the remount.
Yeah.
They're just standing right next to each other. As we see Rel getting an engage on the Anivia, followed by a knockback into the Weaving Stones. Egg form here. So they're just going to have to auto-attack him down. Anivia goes down, Tristana W's away.
Yeah. The Rel all-in with the Ignite, just burning down, bursting and then burning down the Anivia egg for an easy kill again.
Oh, we see the support item as well on the Anivia now.
I mean, I think it's a bit too late now.
Yeah, I believe so as well. But it's a thought that counts. At least next game, they will buy the support item straight away.
Yeah.
I hope.
I mean, we can only hope here.
We can only hope.
I mean...
We see completed item coming out from the Kindred there, Triforce. As well as a What's that one called? At the top on the Gwen?
That's the Rift Maker, I believe.
Right, Rift Maker. You're right.
And
Rift
then,
Maker and an Abyssal Mask as well.
And the Nautilus.
Yep, just standard build there. As you can see, what's his name? Galio has some resistances now, so Nautilus can't just 1-0 Galio with the full combo.
Yeah.
But he still is a very, very effective CC bot. Nautilus has some nasty hooks, some nasty slows, and every single auto attack is a root. You see Kled waiting in the wings.
Yeah.
He just applies some vision there and then runs back top lane.
Yeah, Kled being able to ult in from River if they decide they want him for Drake.
Oh, the max range hook coming out from the Nautilus. And that's another kill on the Galio there. Wow.
That was absolute max range.
Yeah, that was.
Beyond the animation
Anivia
pixels.
is actually... She thinks it's her jungle, but it's actually the enemy's jungle. Minion Genocide, we're camping there. And you see a little fadeaway ult coming out from the Nautilus there.
Yeah.
He dies. It seems like this dragon, this Chemtrack dragon, is going to be taken by Minion Genocide.
I would be scared for bot lane here.
Yep. They might look for a dive before then. We see Tristana going in.
Yeah.
As the other two teammates of Minion Genocide were fighting the Hecarim. Hecarim would had to ult to get out. We see an engage as well from Rel, but it just barely misses. Tristana's gonna farm up the wave as we see Kindred taking Dragon.
Yeah, Minion Genocide taking control of this game. Only really the Gwen having an advantage in lane at the moment. As we see a fight starting as well. Gwen
another ult and an ignite coming out, but dismount stops the ult coming out from the Kled, so he's just gonna have to stand there and take it. And it seems like it's gonna be another kill for Gwen. 3-1 and 0 in the top lane.
Yeah.
One of the only bright spots on Team Adaptive side here. Hopefully, Gwen is gonna pull through and maybe push some more towers and be a side lane threat later on in the game.
Yeah, I believe as long as you can probably fundle the Gwen, you can probably take back a lot of ground.
Galio Nautilus pushing. Moving in here, but he's alone, so he's just looking for a little bit of chip damage. What, the flash coming out from the Galio? I thought he probably believed that the Kindred was somewhere nearby, just flashing to get out of safety.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Galio kills on his own, or Nautilus kills the Galio on his own.
But, no, I don't think so either. I believe he's just asserting his dominance.
But I think if you fear the Kindred being there, you're probably needing to flash. But I would preferably on my own hold the flash if I could.
Yeah, so same as well. I think it was a little bit preemptive, but I believe since Kindred has showed up quite a few times in the ball lane, he just wanted to flash to be sure.
Yeah. Kled finishing the Ravenous Hydra with 3 people in the top lane right now.
Yep, and instead they're looking to counter jungle the Hecarim. Hecarim had to ult again to get out. I think he's done that about 3 times now.
Yeah, Galio going for the lethality build.
Yeah.
I don't know which build on Hecarim is the best, but last time I checked, you still went Bruiser.
Well, I mean, I think he believes he can get some nasty Qs, but yeah. Kindred and Kled are taking care. They just took it top lane. Nautilus is roaming down bot lane trying to get a hook on someone, but Anivia gets a nice clean stun to kind of stop the roam coming out from the Nautilus.
Yeah.
We see the mark in the bot side there. It seems like Hecarim's probably just going to take it.
Yeah. Kindred taking the scuttle as everyone goes back to farming for a bit, and we're taking a bit pause from
I believe they're pushing mid here to proc the Herald, most likely. Pop it. Get down the mid-tier tower, and then just kind of push their way in. As we see an engage here on the Galio, as he's just going to die one more time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the staggering amount of CC from the Rel and the Nautilus.
And the Herald, not even gets dropped now.
Yeah.
Probably gonna get the tier 2 turret and a charge on the tier 3. maybe
Yeah,
even.
most likely. We see Kindred also counter jungling here. Probably doesn't want to, sit and usher it through. Nautilus can do that. Yeah, Kindred's just taking the entire top side of Hecarim's camps right now. Took the wolves, took the buff, and is now taking the Grom.
Yeah,
Hecarim's gonna pull up and look around and be like, "Where's all my minions?"
yeah, Kindred getting a mark from the blue buff, and now resetting, while Kled and Talia is holding push from bottom top side.
We see a Kraken Slayer coming out on the Tristana. Good against the Nautilus and the Rel. They are quite a bit tanky.
Yeah.
True damage will be quite good.
Black Cleaver finish now as well on the
Kindred.
Kindred, as Kled is opting for the Hex Drinker, trying to survive the all-ins from the Gwen.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I like that itemization, just needs to neutralize top lane, survive the all-ins, make sure Gwen doesn't get more fed than she is. As we see Tristana walking into a Rel, but Rel uses her stun. Kindred wasn't really there to help.
Yeah. We're having Drake spawn in...
Nope. They know that Hecarim's
seconds.
right there. They're looking to all in on him, but we saw Kindred just miss her Q. She tried to jump over the wall, but she failed. Oh, a nasty turnstile here. And that just flips both of them. The heal is going to have to come out from the Tristana.
A nasty flip chunking them, and now we're looking at potential dive.
Yep, almost. And a hook comes in on the Hecarim. Galio ult comes in as well. Hecarim ults out, and it seems like he just left Galio to fend for himself. Flash comes from the Galio, but I believe they're just kind of stuck under tower there. Yeah. Egg form on the Anivia, so that's another kill.
And Galio's still stuck on the tower, getting dove by the Rel, and Talia picking up the kill.
Yep.
It looks like we have a free Mark, and then now a free Drake for Minion Genocide, pushing their lead in this.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like they have a clear, concise playstyle on how they want to do these dragons and stuff. They set up quite early, try and look for picks on the lane, bot lane or mid lane, to try and get a numbers advantage and just guarantee a dragon. And they've done this the past 3 dragons, and they've had great success doing that.
Yeah. Being a bloody but controlled game from Minion Genocide as...
a TP is coming out from the Gwen here. Kled ulted, and Talia is coming as well with the ult. Nautilus ults in. Or not ult in. Galio... Wait, who died? Yeah, Hecarim dies, but Gwen is able to trade back the Kled kill.
Talia not falling all the way through, as the Kled becomes the sacrificial lamb as Minion Genocide starts the Baron.
Up a very early Baron. 20 minute, 30-second Baron here. They do have the damage. I mean, Kindred is almost on 3 items.
They have the damage. I believe they have the smite advantage. They have, I would say, Gwen has Centaur, so there's no really threat for her to...
Yep, Nautilus ult comes out, but they should have understood. Gwen is immune. A nasty hook comes out on the Gwen there.
But Gwen dodged the rally and the
Anivia wall just kind of blocks him off.
Yeah. Right now it's just about how long can Adaptive hold and try to get back to this game, as Minion Genocide is gonna start grouping and trying to get this tier that's out to 2 turrets.
Anivia is walking up. It seems like she just got caught out here. And Kindred was stuck in the wall there.
Yeah.
But that doesn't really matter. Nautilus just walks up and bonks Anivia on the head there. Gets another kill there for himself, 6-1-8. And Hecarim was going for a red buff, but I think he forgot that it's not his jungle anymore.
Oh. This jungle is Nautilus and Kindred's.
Yeah, it belongs to Minion Genocide now.
I mean, Minion Genocide. Pushing turret. Probably...
Another nice hook coming in on the Gwen there. A little flip on the Galio as he goes first. Gwen is able to get out with just a little bit of HP. Tristana is kind of trying to trade, but Nautilus gets a nice hook in on the Tristana. Anivia dies once more time after getting ulted by the Nautilus. It followed through on the Gwen.
Gwen are gone.
Yep, Gwen are gone.
You're having
Tristana and Gwen both have to go back to base. They're going to have to try and defend here. Baron enhanced buffs. TP is coming out as well from the Nautilus. Seems like they're just going to end here.
They're gonna try to go for the end. Not Hecker goes in.
Ekram goes in, but he's able to just quickly get dismantled by the Kindred. Yeah. Kled is ulting, just barely out of fountain range, as Kindred gets another kill on Tristana. They're just smacking turrets. They're just smacking Nexus now, and that is game 1.
That's game 1.
Yep. Very, very clean game for Minion Genocide there. Yeah. I liked the level 2 gank by the Hecarim. It was good. I mean, it got them ahead. It got them a kill.
Yeah.
It kind of started falling apart.
Making early lead for Adaptive, but the continuous fighting and the slowly but steady Minion Genocide just taking back the game and then completely taking over it and snowballing as the Nautilus and Kindred just made the Hecarim useless.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Nautilus was just there to set up Kindred. I think Kindred got like 2 or 3 kills pre-first dragon, I believe. And it was just already quite ahead. And then I believe they ganked bot lane and was able to get another 2 kills there. So, I mean, Kindred just kind of got absolutely fed. It was like an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Yeah. The Nautilus fastly taking huge control of the game and making sure that that the lead that Adaptive made wasn't gonna hold.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Gwen did do quite well into her matchup in Kled. She did give an early kill, I believe, over to the Kled. But afterwards, once she hit level 6, she was able to trade quite a few kills over, or get quite a few kills on the Kled.
Yeah, but
there's also a failed tower dive. But
but sadly, it wasn't just enough. The bot side of Minion Genocide was just too huge for the Gwen to solo carry and make the montage moment she wants to do.
Yeah. I don't believe the Team Adaptive grouped up even once.
Mm.
They were just kind of on their lanes, trying to push the wave out and just trying to kind of ride out the storm and farm up. But Minion Genocide were able to just kind of move in with the Nautilus and the Rel and just be like a death ball, you know, with the Kindred. They roam in, they push the Hecarim out every single time he's going for red or blue buff. I mean, what are Adaptive gonna do?
Yeah, I mean, the Nautilus and the Rel just pushing them out, making the Kindred's life a vacation and just taking over the game.
All right, so MVP for game 1. Who will you give it to?
Definitely think the Nautilus.
Yeah.
Just took over the game, hitting crucial hooks.
Yeah, really, really nasty hooks.
Nasty max range hooks.
Setting up the jungle carry, or setting up the jungle to carry. I mean, if Nautilus wasn't there, I don't think Kindred would have gone as fed as she got.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. I believe Nautilus probably gets MVP for game 1.
Yeah. Nautilus getting MVP for game 2 as game 1 as we make ourselves ready for game 2.
We're just waiting for side select.
What do you think Adaptive needs to maybe potentially change, or?
I believe they need to ban out the Talia, most likely. This guy seems to always play Talia ADC. He's quite comfortable on it. It's really, really good setup. And then I also believe they need to kind of focus either on topside. I mean, topside was doing quite well. I don't know. It really depends. They need to be a little bit proactive as well, depending on the Minion Genocide's team comp. If they are looking to push out and invade the jungle, the support and the mid laner need to just kind of show up and help out, whoever's missing.
Yeah. I believe the first 2 levels was good, but I think, they have to try to expand their leads on the sides they can and try to make sure they don't get caught as much as in game 1.
Yeah.
Probably.
Hopefully we don't see a triple AP pick again for first ban phase. I'd like to not see that. I would like to not see the Nivea support again, please.
Yeah.
Especially if you're going Doran's Ring. It looked like they didn't know who was going mid.
Yeah. I mean, as we head into draft for game number 2.
Yeah, quite fast. And there's an Nautilus ban. I wonder why.
I think Nautilus was a valid ban.
I believe so too.
The mid of Minion Genocide just taking over as they banned the fresh on the side of adaptive.
Right.
So the question is, will the Thalia still stand, or will they ban the MF?
Ban MF? Okay.
And I mean, I don't think Minion Genocide needs to change much of their bans, banning the Nico once again.
Yep, they can just kind of run back the draft, maybe pull another CC mid laner, something that's similar to the Nautilus that can kind of set up for the carry jungle if they want to go that route again. Let's see here, third ban. Will they ban the Thalia?
Will
the Thalia be banned? Let's find out.
Or the Malzahar
are banned. Okay, so it's going to be another run back.
Yeah, targeting the mid. Now I don't know how comfortable Minion Genocide's mid laner is with Malzahar, but it seems like it's a big enough of a threat to be prioritized over the Thalia, as the Aurelia is the last ban of the first phase.
Yeah. Same bans here from game 1 to game 2 from Minion Genocide. A little change here from Team Adaptive with the Nautilus ban, as we see the first pick, Lilia, coming out for Team Adaptive.
Yeah.
Followed up by Thalia, most likely, for Minion Genocide.
I would have preferably banned Thalia if you want the Lilia. Maybe triple, maybe skip the MF and just try to get rid of that the poke mage of the ADC.
Ooh. Oh, they pick a Maokai.
As the Maokai.
Maokai is a very fun and balanced champion.
We love to see Maokai.
We love to see Maokai. I love Maokai. As we see a Kaylin pick coming out.
Yeah.
Team Adaptive here. And will it be a support? Will it be a mid laner? Who will they pick for D3?
You can probably pick the support or potentially a run back with
it's a run back with the Galio.
I mean, we don't know if...
Well, I mean, they ban out the Nautilus. I mean,
yeah.
I think he's kind of set free. He's unleashed now.
I mean, depends. You can always get counterpicked by the AD mid lane if you go Galio mid. And I mean, now I would say the Galio support angle looks even more juicy as Darrell gets picked.
Yeah, it's just a run back from the last game's bot lane. They looked very comfortable on it. It's a lot of CC, a lot of setup.
Yeah.
Kaylin does have the range advantage and that little, so we'll see if they're able to just kind of pull up if they can get caught in lane. I don't know if that's a Maokai top or a jungle. We will find out later on. As we see a Lux spend from Mini Genocide.
Yeah. Lux, Caitlyn being a strong support lane if the Galio decides to go mid.
Mm-hmm. I believe it is Galio mid.
Yeah,
I think so.
The Veigar getting banned out. I would try to get rid of, if you were trying to place the Galio mid, I would want to see maybe some AD bans.
Mm.
Trying to get rid of those things that can actually burst down the
Galio.
the magic resist heavy Galio.
Right. As you see, the last ban is Janna.
Janna into Kindred once again.
Oh, there's the Kindred ban.
Denying to flex that Maokai top if you want to get the Kindred run back.
Yep. Oof.
I
That
mean,
seems to be a Tristana mid into the Galio. I believe that is a counter.
yeah.
Just the range can just kind of poke Galio over and over again. If he
have-
tries to engage, I mean, he's at a disadvantage that his engage is his disengage. So
I still, if I'm not wrong, I believe that Tristana W can
buffer.
Buffer and get out of the taunt.
Yeah,
if you
I
time
believe
it
so
correct.
too. I believe so too.
So Gali only really having his knock up and E.
That can get buffered as well.
Can it?
Yeah. It can. I think almost any knockup can be buffered with the Tristana jump. You just have to time it right. As you see, Zac and Morgana being pulled out there. They are quite AP heavy again. So that's a Morgana with the Caitlyn. I do like that ball in. It is nice. But who's jungle?
On
Is it Zac or Lilia?
I believe
Lilia, most likely. Right?
I believe it's a Lilia jungle with the Zac top lane. But
Okay.
I mean, right now the Poppy lock-in, I would be really happy to see if they could spice it up and maybe put Lilia top lane.
Yeah, that would be nice.
To punish if both players can play the champions and swap.
Yeah, well, they haven't swapped yet, so it seems like Mamoy is going to play the Lilia. As we see, it might be a Maokai top and a Poppy jungle, I believe so. So it's a Tristana mid, Talia Rel bot lane from Mini Genocide with a Maokai top and a Poppy jungle. Yeah. I might be wrong. We'll find out when we get in game. And then seems to be a Lilia top lane with a Zac support.
Yeah.
Or not Zac support, sorry, Zac jungle. And a Caitlyn Morgana ball lane with Galio mid.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is quite similar from last game's draft. They are quite AP heavy, with only one champion on their team.
Yeah, I mean, this game, I think either trying to get your Caitlyn now ahead is one of the most priors you can do with her trying to get her into a safe lane where she can scale and harass the side of Minion Genocide. With the you still having the safety of the Morgana shield and the classic Morgana Q into trap combo.
Yeah. I mean, the Black Shield is most likely gonna save Caitlyn when Poppy ganks her Pharrell until he engages.
Yeah. I mean, I think the huge side is that unless the Rel can break the shield in 1E, I think the Black Shield might be able to block the EQ from Rel engage.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll find that out as we're waiting here for spectator delay. We're about 1 minute and 40 seconds out of game 2 of Minion Genocide versus Team Adaptive.
So, Zed, how do you think Adaptive can make this game a win and push it to game 3?
I believe how they could do it is if Caitlyn Morgana gets bot lane prio. They're able to get plates early. Maybe have Zach or Galio kind of be near bot lane, roam, counter gank when the Poppy is inevitably going to show up. And then maybe just kind of turn from there. I don't know how the Lilia Maokai matchup goes.
Yeah, the Lilia Maokai matchup is, I would say, mostly Lilia favored, with Maokai only really having the W to dodge. But I mean,
I believe Maokai can cancel the that wind up that Lilia does with his Q. He can cancel that, I believe, with his Q.
The W slam.
Yeah, the slam.
Yeah. I mean,
And that is quite a bit of damage on Lilia's side. So I think the trades might be a little more close than you think, and also just Maokai, tanks early levels. You saw it last game with the Nautilus. They do loads of damage early on.
Yeah. But I think the Lilia, the Maokai may be having a bit of a burst, but I think Lilia just being Lilia, having the movement speed in their kit, can probably harass and just extend trade the Galio.
All right. Well, mid matchup though, Galio and Tristana. I'm just gonna have to hope that this Galio kind of plays it safe, farms with his Qs, tries to survive the poke, and then maybe if Zach ganks, they might have the damage. But I don't know.
I believe you just want to play this lane like like a TF or Talia lane, where you try to push and then
roam.
Try to find the angle to roam.
I mean, they have the Zach as well. Zach is a very long range ganker. If Zach hits or knocks someone up, Galio can just follow that up with his ult,
Yeah.
As we seem to be getting some technical difficulties here. We'll be with you guys shortly, hopefully.
Meanwhile, we're having these technical difficulties. We can maybe talk about, how do you think jungle? Where should jungle be this game?
Okay. So Poppy can most likely gank Galio quite easily to get Tristana ahead. I mean, if she walks up with her, the whatever it's called, the thing that stops dashes.
The W.
That's the only way Galio can get out. Like, he's just gonna have to flash. So I believe that it might be a nice gank mid lane. Tristana can just jump in, burst him down, get a nice kill there. And then also, if Caitlyn and Morgana are pushed up, there could be a gank opportunity bot lane.
Yeah, the Caitlyn, Morgana. Big chance for them to probably overextending and maybe greeding a bit.
Yeah, we'll see how the Black Shield usage works in the game, and if the Rel Talia combo can land any hits.
Yeah. Then, Rel after rework, I've seen opinions on it. Some saying she's useless, some saying that she's really strong.
What do you think? I think she's really strong.
I think she can be really strong, but I think
in the right hands.
In the right hands, but I don't think she comfortably is a blind pickable champion.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Janna, Thresh.
Yeah.
Certain champions that can just kind of knock you out of that very long wind up W. There are some counters for Rel, but then again, Rel counters quite a few champions and provides quite a bit of CC movement speed and just a whole bunch of utility for your team. So, as we seem to be loading into game, let's go. Thank you very much, Minshade.
All right, games.
All right, we're in.
As we
gonna start from the beginning, guys.
We're gonna start from the beginning.
I hope. Oh! Oh! Okay, yeah, transition. My bad. I thought it crashed. Is that the beginning?
It looks like...
Yeah, it looks like we're just gonna have to start from 2 minutes. That's completely
Yeah.
fine.
I mean, no
Nothing's really happened.
no kills. Poppy, both farming from top side. Poppy starting red, Zac starting blue.
Yeah, level 2 gets hit by mini genocide before adaptive in bot side there.
As Tristana taking an early lead as we suspected, and
Yeah.
let's see.
We see a cold buy from Tristana. Makes sense. I mean, it is pretty much a free lane here.
Yeah. I
Just
mean,
farm up, get some more.
You can probably kill us, Tristana, but I mean, I think it's better to just accept that you don't need to kill the Galio.
Oh, and there we see. There's the trade I told you. Maokai can just W the Q there, dodge it. And then he can also cancel the W there. So really clean trade from the Maokai. Yeah. What a balanced champion.
I mean, I think... oh, the Poppy with the invade.
Yep. Seems to... Oh, and he pops Zac's passive there. Tristana is first to move. And Rel is moving as well. I think Zac is going to die, and Tristana gets first blood. Galio is going to taunt there, but I don't think he knows that there's 3 people from Minion Genocide. As he gets CC'd, the Black Shield is a little bit too late.
As the Poppy gets the double kill.
Yeah. Wait, I thought Tristana got it. My bad. Oh. All Yordles look alike, to be honest.
Poppy getting the double kill. Starting, like the first game, the jungler starting to get ahead and see if he can snowball once again.
Yeah. Just the early invade there. I think they... Yeah, I think that... I don't know if that ward was there before or not. I wish we were able to see if they placed the ward there early. They probably did. They probably knew Zac was there. I mean, they're pinging the Scuttle Crab right now, where Zac is on it. So
Zac working towards top side where the Galio is still pushed in.
As he goes in on the Maokai, or as he goes in on the Lilia here.
Yeah, Maokai not having any mana as Lilia
there
gets...
There we go. Good gank from the Zac there. Saves his E. I mean, he just kind of walks up there. Yeah. And Lilia gets a free kill there after freezing the lane.
He's gonna... Nice fast kill on the Maokai. Giving a huge helping kill for Lilia to try to snowball this lane, as I think she will win by default, as now Zac can probably just try to prioritize bot lane and try to prevent what happened the first game.
Yeah, absolutely. As you see, a
Morgana Q hitting.
Oh, but Poppy and Rel are moving in. I think they see Rel waiting in the bush there. But there's the Black Shield and the Flash. As we see a root coming out, they should be home free. As the heal comes out, just for safe measures. They do force the Caitlyn Flash and heal, but luckily they escape with their lives. Yeah, so Zac is doing Raptors right now. He put a control word, I believe, in that bot side river bush there.
Poppy with a nice gank before. Just making sure that now...
Poppy's still waiting there. I mean, she's waiting for them to step up. Yeah. They burn the flashes. There's the engage on the Morgana.
Yeah, Tristana moving down as Zac is trying to get to his bot lane fast enough to save them.
The flash comes out from the Poppy, and the flash gets traded from the Morgana, and Poppy wasn't able to find a dash. As we see Tristana jump in, there's a knock up there, and a Galio ult. Will they have the damage? As we see a Morgana binding going wide, the taunt goes down on both of them, but they were splitting their damage between both those champions. So just barely Tristana and Rel are able to get out with their lives. They do see Tristana there. The root comes down. Ignite comes down on the Tristana. And it seems like it's a solo kill. Well, not a solo kill, some assist. But Tristana overstays and Morgana is able to get a little cheeky Ignite, dubstep Ignite kill.
Tristana also burning her own Ignite.
Yep.
In the trade, being a bit greedy, trying to catch potentially an adaptive member of guard. As we Gonna have to see if they can take this success
some
and
flash
move
burn
it
from the
forward.
Poppy as well. They are
Yeah.
going to start up Dragon here. I
am
think
a
they
bit.
need Kaelin, though, to help out. I mean,
Yeah.
Galio and Zac doing the Dragon.
I mean, Pop is topside, but with bot getting Prio and Tristana pushing mid lane right now, I'm a bit scared of the first Drake scenario happening again for Adaptive, but it seems like...
Yeah, it seems like they're going to be able to get it. I think
Yeah.
even if Rel spots them here, they're not going to have enough time to move.
Yeah,
As they do get spotted. Tristana is happy to just farm it up.
Yeah, Poppy now invading and taking topside as the Maokai and the Lilia is trading.
Yep. Poppy saw that Zac was there taking dragons, so it's just free. Free camps. You can just walk up, kill most of the jungle camps there, and get an early priority for Herald that's going to spawn.
The one
in 3
potential
seconds.
angle here is Poppy diving the Lilia as...
Yep, Lilia does see the Poppy though.
Yeah.
But will she stay? Will she go? Will she might try to hold the wave above tower so that Poppy...
Yeah.
But Poppy does have Hex Flash. She could Hex Flash over the wall.
Yeah, Zac being right below as Zac is on.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's the flash from the Lilia.
Mm.
I don't think Zac knows Poppy's in the bush. Okay, well she knows now.
I mean, he should have known since Lilia probably spotted before.
Yeah, but if you saw last game, Anivia died bot side, and then 2 seconds later, I think the jungler died as well, even though he saw that they were there, or he should have at least.
I mean, maybe be a bit of a communication issue on the side of Adaptive, sadly.
Yeah, maybe some pings or some calls necessary to convey the information. As we see a root go down and a cleanse being used, Black Shield gets put on the Caitlyn there, nullifying the engage on the Rel.
Yeah,
Good trade.
Good Black Shield, forcing good force of the cleanse. As
but Caitlyn walks up a little bit too far. She gets ignited. The heal goes off. Morgana gets a kill. The Black Shield goes off. Seems like the heal is going to keep the Caitlyn alive just barely. Morgana gets another kill, unluckily, but it's still good. They are able to trade 1 for 0.
Yeah. I mean...
Zac is going in here, but he wasn't able to get a knock-up on any of them, so both the Poppy and the Tristana can just walk out of the Galio ult.
That's the...
Zac does get knocked into the wall there. Tristana is able to get some poke damage. But we see Lilia just kind of running this Maokai. He is out of mana. He should be able to... He flashes there, and I think Lilia is fine just taking the flash, forcing the Maokai out of lane.
Yeah, Poppy moving towards topside. Probably not the best to overextend and overchase, even if you could probably get the kill, as Tristana is gonna get the mid tower here.
Yep, and she's been pushing the tower quite hard. Galio hasn't really been able to clear the wave. His tower goes out, Galio flashes before Poppy can knock him into the wall there.
Yeah. I mean, this game even more even than last game, even if Min Genocide has a goal lead despite the kill advantage from Adaptive.
Yeah, I mean they were able to get mid tower at 10 minutes. So I mean, that's quite a bit of gold going over first tower, all the platings. Please.
Yeah, having a 3k gold lead with farm leads on most members.
Yeah. You see just some farming here. Morgana's walking up, putting down the old pool there to get some poke damage. Maokai's mid lane to just clear the wave. Where is he going? I guess they're swapping. Maokai doesn't want to lane into the Lilia, so Tristana can probably lane a little bit better into the Lilia, so swapping out.
Yeah, I believe
Maokai has ult as well, so they could set up a dive bot lane.
Yeah. I mean,
he is spotted on a ward though.
I would say it's probably risky with the Black Shield being up, and you potentially walking into tons of traps, but...
Oh, they're swapping even more. Zac's engaging here, but he misses his knock-up. So Maokai is bot side here. just to kind of hold the wave. They swapped Rel into Leah mid lane. Dragon is up very soon, in about 30 seconds. No, not in 30 seconds, in about a minute or so. No, 30 seconds, yeah. Dragon's up in 30 seconds.
I mean, even if you get top turret here, I would want to see from Minion Genocide trying to get that Prio as a nice black shield. Blocks the Maokai.
Caitlyn is able to just kind of damage him, but she does tank 2 tower shots, so she is a little bit less than 100 HP now.
Yeah.
Or a little bit more, actually, but yeah.
Good trade, but a bit greedy. When it came to the end, trying to finish it off as the Pop is just zoning this Lily off.
Yeah.
Making sure that Tristana can just...
Oh, the Talia ult comes in, as with the Maokai ult does as well. Morgana ults and flashes away, and so does the Caitlyn. Are they able to get in range? Talia flashes, but Caitlyn's 90 caliber nut is able to get her to a safe distance away from those flying rocks.
Yeah,
as we see Zac on the dragon. Zac is doing dragon right now.
I mean, Pop is not there. If they can't kill Zac, Zac can potentially just... Even if he started it and they are on it, he can potentially steal it.
Yeah, he can jump over and steal it, definitely. Let's see. They're giving it up as of right now. Come on, Zac, jump over. Nice.
As it's on 1k and Pop is still topside.
Yep. They don't have the damage. The smite does go out and the dragon resets, so now it's a 50-50.
Yeah, but
I think they're just gonna give it.
Yeah. I mean, not my favorite to give up a Mountain Drake, giving those resistance to an already pretty beefy and brawly comp of adaptive.
Yep.
As Maokai seems to be
hiding in the alcove there. Do they have the damage though? It's gonna be a bit of a slugfest here with the massive golem smacking a living tree. Blob. But sooner or later they're gonna kill him. He is out of mana. Maybe give the ult to Caitlyn. Okay, well, Zac gets the kill. Ignite goes down from Morgana. But in the meantime, Tristana was able to get, I believe, 4 or 5 plates topside as she's pushing again on the tier 2 tower. Almost a 1k gold infusion there once she gets this tower.
Yeah.
Can we see maybe the gold difference here?
Yeah.
Swap it.
I mean, you have...
I don't remember the keybind.
Yeah. But I mean, you have 6k in total gold, as... I mean, adaptive seems like to just not be able to keep up.
Yep.
Trying to do plays, but Minion Genocide just doing the right thing and making plays on the other side of the map.
Yep, trading.
Okay. Trading both top and jungle and turrets. As I think also mid turret might have fallen to the Talia.
Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, mid tower was gone. Yeah, so Tristana is just... Oh, as we see trade going out here. Heal coming from the Caitlyn. The bomb does go out, so Tristana has another jump. She ults to get the last kill there. As Lilia gets a sleep on both of those members of the team. Galio is able to come in there, but I don't think he wants to take this fight. More Maokai ults comes out. It kind of knocks the Galio in place, and he's just stuck in between a rock and a hard place and 3 members of Minion Genocide.
I mean,
as they kick away the Lilia, I wish we saw that thing where Maokai W's the Lilia and then gets knocked away by the Poppy and Maokai follows. That would have been really fun to see. But it didn't happen, unluckily.
Yeah, but I mean, Galio seems to be too tanky for right now the members that's not Tristana.
As we see Tristana walking in here, she jumps in. Morgana is walking in the alcove. She does get the root down, so I believe she's just able to walk out. They need to find someone to kind of hold the Tristana there.
Yeah.
As you see an engage in on the Zac there, he's looking. Oh, as he gets knocked back into the Weaver's wall. He ults, he's just barely alive. Did he get it? I think he smited it.
I mean, we can't see.
No, he didn't. No. Poppy got it. Poppy got it as Zac's passive goes out. Talia gets the kill. And, yeah. I mean, I don't think Zac should have really gone for that. He didn't really have any setup. But his teammates were nearby. They used their ult.
I mean,
I can understand maybe he went to maybe try and steal it. But he got caught out on the corner of the wall there from the Poppy. So.
But as we can see, the goal difference here, most members.
Oh yeah, look at that, 9K on the Tristana. That's
Being-
from 2, I think, almost 10 plates in total.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
As we see a fight in bot lane, just minion genocide deleting adaptive as there is a fight in top lane as well.
Oh, the sleep goes down.
Sleep goes
Knock
down.
up on the Maokai. I think he's gonna go down here. He's one last root, but he doesn't really have the mana for it. Lilia is just gonna poke his face, and he dies to the burn there. Yep, Herald gets used bot lane there. It seemed like Morgana and Caitlyn were a bit overextended there. It also was also in due to part, I believe, is this? Yeah. Chemtech Soul, that massive blast plant, popped the Poppy over into lane. So it was a bit of a rocket jump from the Poppy there. So they get on the Caitlyn and Morgana.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean,
they get the Herald. It crashes into tier 2 as they reset
for Drake
third
here.
dragon. Yeah.
Drake spawning in 30. Yes. We have Tristan on 2 items and a Medgeist finished for started for the Talia.
Yep. Maybe expecting a few more kills here when they start to group up for these big objectives. They run past the okay, they pinged it. They got it now. Nice.
I mean, it doesn't look like this is gonna be a free Drake like normally, as Adaptive is trying to contest ground here.
Oh, knock up from the Talia there is just able to burst the Morgana and the Caitlyn there. Galio was able to get a taunt on both the Poppy and the Tristana, but Poppy just kind of stops his knock-up, and the Death Ball proceeds to envelop the Galio. Seems like third dragon is going to go over to minion genocide here.
Yeah, Tristana just playing around the Tristana that's so far ahead of every other member of the teams.
Yeah. I mean, it was a really good knock-up as well from the Talia, playing with the Fog of War. They had vision of them. So when Caitlyn and Morgana, when their Black Shield went out, it was just free real estate for Talia to flip them like burgers.
Bursting them
Rel
down.
is walking up. I think they know Zach was there. Rel's
Yes.
just there to kind of zone out any steal potential. He's able to sniff out the big gelatinous blob and secure the dragon here for mini genocide.
Yeah. Third Drake going over, the first Chemtech Soul. Drake on their way to Soul, but I mean, it's gonna take a while since Adaptive got the 2 first Drakes.
Alright, if you're Adaptive right now... Oh, hold on, as we speak, a sleep goes down on the Maokai. Maokai flash W's on the Caitlyn there. Caitlyn just barely dodges and gets a kill for herself there, but Talia and Rel are back here. The wall goes over, but she was a bit too scared to follow all the way through. As we see Zach engage on the Tristana, and Rel as well ults the Rel ults the Morgana, and Morgana trades back. Ooh, a flash from the... Okay, so there's two fights happening here. We see topside Adaptive get the better of the Talia Rel bot lane combo there.
Nice.
I believe Galio dies to the Poppy Tristana combo, as we see Zach trying to engage on the Poppy, who has a dash blocker. So yeah, Zach just kind of dies there to the combined force of a machine gun on Tristana and a massive hammer on Poppy.
Yeah, I mean, seems like this Lilia pick is starting to roll, as the Lilia is the strongest member on Adaptive, with Caitlyn managing to dodge with the flash the Talia shove.
Yeah, I like how Adaptive kind of grouped up and played around their Fed member, the weak side, so to speak, of mini genocide there. They're able to come away with 3 kills there. One for the Caitlyn, one for the Lilia, and I believe one for the Morgana.
As the demonic embrace is finished for the Lilia, it's probably gonna I believe this is just gonna hurt. The Maokai is probably not gonna be able to sustain even if he has Yaksho and Abyssal finished as the
As we see
Morgana.
Morgana walk in there, she gets stunned, CC'd. She is able to walk out as of right now, but I believe Talia is going to catch up. Come on. All right, and there we go. Last rock hits Morgana in the back of the head, knocking her clean out.
Yeah.
They seem to be setting up for Baron. Bell starts it up. Tristana does have the damage, and they just killed the support, and they see most of the other members of the team are on other lanes. So
as we can
it's just a free
see,
Baron.
yeah, as we could see for just a couple of seconds how Adaptive had it all dark around the Baron pit, just leaving it alone and letting Caitlyn push bot lane and maybe was not able to get the tower but tried to get the second tower and trade it.
Yep. You see Lilia trying to take the blue buff, but Poppy was able to get it. She's clearing some vision there, but she's going to have to look to get out there. She takes that enhanced blast point there and runs mid lane. You see a grouping here. Lilia throws a little bowling ball, but it just hits the minion. As we see Galio getting turned and flipped, Rel tries to engage, but she messes up as she gets rooted here. But a stun goes out, and a flash on the Galio hits a 3-man taunt. But I don't believe they have the damage. Morgana Zanya's stunned, but the fight is a bit fragmented here. Galio ults in by himself. He's just able to get picked up there. Zac engages, misses his E, ults over, but there's just way too much CC, so he gets splattered as well. Lilia tries to go for a sleep later on here. She flashes out, but I believe she's dead to the explosive there. As it seems to be a push here for the end after getting that Baron.
Yeah, the fight being a bit split with the Caitlyn on the side, not able to walk in, and Tristana just after when she gets left alone, just jumping on the Caitlyn and killing her.
Yeah.
And Lilia not being able to do her damage.
Yep, as we see them going for a little bit of more KDA here.
Yeah, a last flip and GG.
Yeah. GG. Quick 2-0 from Minion Genocide here. Second game took a little bit longer to start, but instead of getting fed on kills, they had the mid laner get fed on turret plates.
Yeah.
Okay. So, well, that's it. So, congratulations to Minion Genocide. I believe we should be looking for an interview from the winning team, if any of the Minion Genocide players would like to join.
I mean, yeah, a good game from Minion Genocide, just slowly winning the game, and
yeah.
Yeah.
Who did you give MVP to game 2?
I mean, it's hard to not give it to Tristana, but I mean, Poppy herself did a lot of setup and things. Who would you give it to?
I mean, probably the Tristana.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we're gonna have to move to general chat. Shade, if you can do that. Because we have some interviews coming up from Mini Genocide here.
Or do we? Or is it?
I think we have to move to general chat.
Or can Moonshade drag people?
Yeah, I don't know if Moonshade can. No, probably not. All right. I think Moonshade, if you jump to general chat, we should be able to hear everyone. All right. Let's hope.
Hey.
Hello.
Congrats on the victory, the 2-0 sweep.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
So who is the people we're honored
mid and support here?
Is it mid and the support?
Yes.
So
right.
Do you want to ask the questions or how do?
Hey, we can do a bit of both, man. If you have any questions, ask them.
So 2-0 sweep. How does it feel?
I mean, we like obviously know some players from the opposing team, so we kind of had to win the so feels very good. And I think it was also pretty clean games. Like first one was just kills, second game was like macro, so showed a bit of everything and worked out pretty well.
Yeah, those were some clean games, clean macro, good vision setup around objectives. I mean, good execution on the plays you guys were doing, whether you guys were diving ball in or ganking mid. Did you have that setup in mind when you went with the Nautilus Kindred? Just kind of try and get Kindred fed with repeat ganks mid lane?
Yeah, we have played a whole bunch now of Nautilus mid with Kindred. Like anything with just any kind of setup works really well with Kindred. So just like suddenly murder and you in the mid laner can't play the game anymore.
Yep. And then also for game 2, I mean, I think you got 11 plates on the Tristana there. You just went mid lane, just took the tower under Galio's nose, and then went top lane and took another few plates, I believe.
A lot of plates and the tier 2 turret was.
Yeah, and the tier
amazing.
2 turret.
I'm somewhat of a farmer myself.
Yeah, I think you had, at one point, you had 9k gold while Galio had 4k. Yeah, it was a bit.
That's rough.
Hey, your pockets were kind of stacked, so to speak. Also, the bot lane, since Rel got activated, was able to be played. I mean, I'm guessing it was a boon for the Talia bot lane combo.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, just playing the Rel.
Yeah, like I feel like Rel is just pretty strong support even after the nerfs, and like first game, like we kind of got caught a bit off guard from the Anivia support that didn't buy a support item. Like we thought it's Galio support, and like Rel is much better into that. Like Anivia is actually not that bad into Rel, but it's like good setup for the Talia, and you also have like good roams, obviously. Like in game 1, it works really well together with the Kindred. In game 2, it works really well with the Tristana.
Yeah,
so it's just like a very strong support pick, I think, at the moment. And yeah, Nap is just insane on the Talia. Like I think it's also a lot of ADs or AD players don't really know how to play into these kinds of mages on bot lane. And especially with the Lost Chapter being 1.1k gold now, the first back is so much better on mages. Like Kato's bot lane is also super strong at the moment, right? And,
you leaking picks?
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
I think like next series is best of 5, right? So
I don't know actually. Most likely. If you guys are, if it's the lower bracket finals, it might be best of 5.
Yeah, I think it is the like lower bracket final now, and we play I think against premium esports. At least, like I'm just looking at the bracket here. So.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean potentially 5 games. So maybe we have something spicy cooked up.
Oh yeah.
Like, you never know what's coming next.
I mean, how do you feel going against Premium Esports, who has been a really good team?
Well, I haven't watched a single game of them, so I cannot say.
I think you're gonna watch a few of their games before you play against them.
For sure. Like, but I am very confident in like our ability to win, no matter the opponent. Like, I think drafting against us is just a pain in the ass because we have like a lot of weird picks. Can also still play a lot of flex picks, and so I think we're just focusing more on ourselves than the opponent, and then hopefully give a banger series in the final.
Yeah. All right. Well, so I'll ask you this question. I asked True Sweet, and we talked about this during the cast. MVP for game 1, we believed, is the Nautilus.
Yeah.
Just the setup for the Kindred. I mean, you also got the solo kill on the Galio, and then also for game 2, I believe we gave the MVP
Tristana.
Yeah, it has a bit trust.
Yeah.
Like
Tristana as well.
Like mid jungle together. Smurfed really hard today for us, I think.
Yeah, definitely. The invades in the jungle to just force in game 1, you forced Hecarim ult every single time you guys invaded. just neutering the champion, making sure that you guys can just get objective after objective. It's just really good. Who do you guys think would be the MVP of the entire series?
Honestly, I would give it to Undead. Undead was smurfing this time.
I think so too. Like, I feel like mid jungle was very close together. Like, also with how we played, because they did a lot of stuff together. But right, because you gave it to Undead, I'm gonna give it to you, Rooney. You are my MVP today. Had to play the support pick a mid lane.
You are the best support of our team.
Oh yeah. Best Nautilus for sure in our team.
Those are some nasty hooks. You hit some long range hooks. You hit the lollipop right on the edge of the hook on that Galio like a few times.
I just want to say the best hook was the one in the right at the beginning where Mango was doing an emote and I just decided to answer with flash hook.
Oh yeah.
Establish dominance from 30 seconds into the game. That's how we do it here.
True Sweet, do you have any more questions?
Not really, I think.
All right, well, congratulations, guys, on the clean 2-0 victory there. It was quite dominant. And if you guys play like this, you'll definitely have a very good chance of winning the whole lower bracket cup. So, yeah, good luck, guys, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, well, I guess that's it for me and the True Sweet and Moonshade. Thank you guys very much for watching. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week.